Hi guys, welcome back to Into a Lot. You're here with Denise Rich. I want to talk to you today about a 14-year-old that killed five family members. Guys, I know uh, the society of today is different from when we were coming along. I'm a baby boomer, I get it, but I am baffled um, at the level of crime that younger people are committing, the heinous crimes they're committing. Um, I know nobody really talks about Revelation, and I'm going to do a blog on Revelations because there is a movement taking place, and we are, I guess, equating it to well, it's just a different time. You know, kids have so much. More freedom. There's so many things on their mind, and I get that, but it's more than that. It's got to be a demonic spirit for you to kill your whole family like that. I mean, actually, to kill any family member and to kill someone outside your family at 14. You have to be led by something that's supernatural because that is definitely not a natural act, guys. Um, so let me just give you some of the storyline. This takes place right outside of Huntsville, Alabama, just on the line there. A 14-year-old confessed to shooting five family members of his family in Elkmont, Alabama, home authorities says. The victims were the boy's father, stepmother, and siblings. Wow, guys. I mean, what do you do with that? You shot your father, your stepmother, and your siblings. Um, whew, that's so. I'm taking it that well. I'm guessing that that was a son from another marriage or another relationship, and he had something against his father, his stepmother, and his siblings. Sheriff Officer spokesman uh, Stephen Young told CNN investigators have yet to establish a motive, he said. They have yet to establish a motive. Investigators found a handgun allegedly used in the killings on the side of the road nearby where it had been tossed. The Limestone County Sheriff's Office said in a tweet. Earlier, the office said the team was assisting police in locating a 9mm handgun that he had discarded near the scene. I mean, I don't know how they got to the point where he told them he did it rather than a story that he had initially made up of him being in his basement and hearing the shots and sort of like just hiding out in the basement away from whatever was going on upstairs. And then um, apparently he went to, I guess, look to see, but this is a story. This is the narrative that he was um, giving to the police. Now, how did they get from him telling them someone was upstairs shooting? He was downstairs in the basement on the phone calling the police to I killed them and discarded the gun. So let's just delve into it a little further here. The shooting happened about 10:30 p.m. Monday, according to CNN affiliate WAFF. The accused teen called 911 around that time. To report that he was in a basement where he heard gunfire upstairs. Uh, I'm just kind of I guess in awe at you know, what took place and how unbelievable this is that this kid, killed his whole family like that. What would move you to that? That's what I was saying earlier. What would move you to do that? Unless you have been, infiltrated by a demonic spirit, a demon. And guys, demons are real. This is just like really shocking to me. But the victims were the boy's father, stepmother, and siblings. So, I mean, wow, what could they have done to you that you would kill them? He didn't sound as if he was insane. So I'm not sure how that all unfolded, but they said that they really don't have much more detail than that to give us at this point, and that as soon as they can lay it out and really tell everybody what took place, um, they'll bring us, more news footage on this. But again, that's right outside of Huntsville, Alabama. He killed 5 family members, which was his father, his stepmother, and um, 3 other siblings. It's just that's just crazy to me. It really, really is crazy. And all I can say is, guys, I guess there's no gauge now to gauge who could actually be a killer and who couldn't. Because if you're 14 years old and you confess, and I still want to know how they got to the point where he confessed that he did it, and he took them to where the gun was located. Um, I'll be following this story because I really want to know the answer to that. And what was your thinking that made you kill your family like that? And you're 14 years old. At 14, I'm thinking, I was just coming out of my little tea parties. And I mean, yes, kids are far more advanced now than we were. But um, I thought I was a young lady at 14. I thought the guys that, was around me were young men. I didn't think that they were murderers, killers, thugs. I mean, at that age, growing up in New York, I don't think I knew any mass murderers. Now it's so commonplace, your friend may turn out to be a mass murderer, which is just mind blowing. But with that being said, guys, uh, I'm gonna put up a little survey with this, and let's just see where it goes. I need you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, guys. And then as the news feed, as this story unfolds, I'll be back to give you, a heads up and bring you up to speed on a little more detail. They were, details were pretty scarce because I guess his age played a big part in that too. And so they have to kind of tread lightly. Normally, they have to bring a psychiatrist in and all of that to talk to the kid. They don't just, they're not supposed to just go in. But I would like to know how they got that confession. So I'm interested in how they got it and if it's so, what would possess a 14-year-old to kill his whole family like that? Um, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next blog and the next update. So until then, guys, let's go get into a lot.